Welcome to another live pack action of Ytxw Collision, and we're the heels of Extreme Judgment, and we're back in the $1,000,000 Willie era, because he is our new World Heavyweight Champion in Ytxw. Unfortunately, the chairman of the board of this company is Bad Boy KS. Well, hopefully he ain't here tonight. And I guess we're starting to show off with Big Haas. Look at poor Big Haas making his way down to the ring. He got hurt very badly at Extreme Judgment. Bad Boy KS beat this guy to a bloody pulp, and look at him, all taped up, black eyes, and barely walk straight. I heard a guy was in the ICU for almost 24 hours after Extreme Judgment. The doctors almost didn't release him to let him come here tonight. Well, Big Haas is a man. What does he have to say? Well, we're about to find out.
At Extreme Judgment, I was physically assaulted in the ring by the one and only Bad Boy KS. And I'll tell you something. I am not an animal, a monster, or some subhuman creature to be beaten for amusement. I am a human being, and you people cheered while I was being brutalized in the ring. How can you cheer for a man that broke my ribs, pulled my arm out of its socket, made it so I can't even see straight, and the doctors are informing me that I should avoid physical intimacy? I will not stand for this. I demand the ruling for my match to be reversed. If not, I'll quit this company, and you can all cheer while you quickly reach bankruptcy. I made this company what it is today, and it won't stand on its own without me. So you know what? Fuck this, I quit.
I can't believe it! Did my ears just hear me? Big Haas has just quit? He can't quit. Big Haas, come back, you can't quit. We need you. The $1,000,000 Willie needs you. You people quit chatting that song, you son of a bitches. You don't know what's good for you. Big Haas was what's best for business. He's walking off. Well, I hope you people are happy with what you did to him, making him quit. You disgust me. Everyone last of you disgust me. We'll be right back from a word from our sponsors. Welcome to Ytxw's third pay-per-view, Extreme Judgment.
Sever every tie, untangle every lie. Your words don't mean anything anymore. No, you're never satisfied. Compromise myself for you anymore.
$1 million and a super kick by Zane Crow. Come on, Willie, go for a cover. What are you doing? The referee in $1 million Willie's fighting over with the chair. Wait a minute, CJ Hawkins. What's he doing in this ring? What the hell? CJ Hawkins, he's gonna hit the pedigree on Zane Crow. Go for the cover. 1, 2, 3, and the $1 million Willie did it. The $1 million Willie is the new YTXW World Heavyweight Champion.
This match is set for one fall. Introducing first, from Austin, Texas, weighing in at 244 pounds, he is both YTXW Internet Champion and Hardcore Champion, Johnny Lewis.
And here comes the new YTXW Internet Hardcore Champion, Johnny Lewis. He won the Internet and Hardcore Championship back at Extreme Judgment, where he defeated Dan Matthews to retain his Hardcore title and win the Internet title. Well, who's he gonna face here tonight?
And his opponent, from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 232 pounds, he is one half of the YTXW Tag Team Champions, Ramirez.
And here comes one half of the YTXW Tag Team Champions, Ramirez. Him and Sanchez successfully retained their YTXW World Tag Team Championships at Extreme Judgment against Alexander and Taylor Storm. Well, tonight, Ramirez has a huge opportunity to face Johnny Lewis, and if he's able to defeat Johnny Lewis here tonight, he might have an opportunity at one of the two titles that Johnny Lewis is currently holding. These are two powerhouses here in YTXW, and the match is off. And ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for the way my voice is. I'm suffering from a cold because of Big Billy. They did not sanitize my commentary booth after he touched it properly, and I caught a bug. So I'm going to try to call this show as best as I can. And right off the bat, a belly-to-belly slam by Johnny Lewis to Ramirez. Like I said, both people at Extreme Judgment won their expected matches. Ramirez and Sanchez retained their tag team championships against Storm and Alexander, and Johnny Lewis defeated DDM to retain his hardcore and win the Internet Championship. Well, tonight, these two are squaring off here on YTXW Collision, the Christmas special. To everyone out there, on behalf of YTXW, we present you. We wanted to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And right off the bat, Johnny Lewis has the earlier offense in this match. And a suplex by Johnny Lewis to Ramirez. Irish whip coming up. And a takedown slam by Ramirez. Like I said, two powerhouses here in YTXW. A lockup, he's going to get the upper hand. Ooh, and a sit down slam by Johnny Lewis to Ramirez. Irish whip to the turnbuckle by Johnny Lewis. And a hard clothesline to the turnbuckle to Ramirez. Right now, Johnny Lewis is undefeated here in YTXW. A standing headlock by Johnny Lewis to Ramirez. Johnny Lewis has been proving himself day after day, show after show, match after match. He has not lost a match yet here in YTXW. And since his debut, he has won 2 YTXW championship belts, both the Hardcore and Internet Championship. Ramirez is trying to get some offense on early on right now. in this match. Like I said, if Ramirez is able to honk off Johnny Lewis tonight, he has an opportunity to win the challenge for either one of Johnny Lewis's titles and a belly-to-belly suplex to Johnny Lewis to Ramirez. Johnny Lewis is a little bit banged up from Extreme Judgment. Since it was a hardcore match, since Johnny Lewis's title was on the line, it was a hardcore match. But he's here to compete. Ooh, and a chop blocked from behind the knee by Ramirez. And a takedown by Ramirez. He's picking Johnny Lewis's up. No, ladies and gentlemen, tonight is not a hardcore match. I was not informed this is a hardcore match. None of the titles are on the line. This is just a regular match. Ooh. Johnny Lewis is getting some offense on here. Ramirez is in trouble. He's trying to get some offense on him himself. What is next for Johnny Lewis? Everyone's been asking in the locker room since Extreme Judgment. What is next for Johnny Lewis? Ooh, and a flying clothesline off the top rope to from Johnny Lewis to Ramirez. What is next for this guy? He already won the hardcore title, won the internet title, and then his Tiguri kick to the back of the head to Ramirez. Some people say he might win every title and be undefeated. Well, we'll have to wait and see after that. But look at the guys he has knocked off. He knocked off Dan Matthews at Extreme Judgment. Knocked off Dusty Ryan. Knocked off Big Billy, but that's no big freaking surprise. And a superplex off the top rope by Ramirez. What is next for Johnny Lewis? Ooh, and a knee to the back of the head to Ramirez from Johnny Lewis. Ooh, and a take down face plant DDT by Johnny Lewis, and it looks like he's got a standing headlock on Ramirez. Johnny Lewis is going for a cover, but Ramirez was able to kick out before even a 1 count. And a belly-to-belly suplex by Johnny Lewis to Ramirez. Who knows, if Johnny Lewis has beaten Ramirez here tonight, Johnny Lewis might be able to find a tag team partner and challenge for the tag team titles. But who the heck could tag with Johnny Lewis? Irish whip to the turnbuckle, Johnny Lewis to Ramirez. Ooh, a knee to the back of the head to Ramirez by Johnny Lewis. He's picking Ramirez up again. Irish whips into the turnbuckle. Putting him up on the turnbuckle. Oh, what's going to happen now? Looks like a belly-to-belly suplex off the top of the turnbuckle, and he hits it going for the cover. And a kick out by Ramirez. Irish whips into the turnbuckle again, Johnny Lewis does. Face first into the turnbuckle. Ooh, and a knee to the back of the head into a elbow to the throat. And Ramirez goes down. Irish whips, he counters. A belly-to-belly suplex by Johnny Lewis to Ramirez. Turning Ramirez on his stomach. What's he going to do now? He's working on Ramirez's back, Johnny Lewis is. Now he's doing push-ups on his back. And what's confidence in Johnny Lewis here? Ooh, and a jawbreaker by Johnny Lewis. What confidence Johnny Lewis has in this match. Ooh, and a hard clothesline by Johnny Lewis. Johnny Lewis is going up top rope. Ooh, and a flying clothesline off top rope to Ramirez by Johnny Lewis. Ooh, and a drop toe hold takedown by Ramirez. He countered. Ooh, now he's working on Johnny Lewis's knee. Man, Johnny Lewis is going to be banged up after Extreme Judgment. Ooh, and a suplex by Johnny Lewis. Ooh, and a drop kick to the back of Ramirez going for a cover. But Ramirez was able to kick out. Takedown by Johnny Lewis into a headlock. Man, I wonder what's going to happen later on tonight, ladies and gentlemen, at Extreme Judgment. Bad Boy KS beat Big Hoss and became chairman of the board, which I think the cops should have showed up and arrested him. That wasn't even a wrestling match. That was like a mugging. Then just earlier, before we went to a break, Big Hoss quit on the opening segment of this show. Quit and walked out. What does the $1 Million Willie has to say about our new YTXW champion? What does Mr. KS has to say? I guess that's what we have to call the arrogant bitch. I wonder what he has to say about it. What does Tony James is gonna do now? Is he still general manager? All that and more is still to come here tonight on the Christmas special of YTXW Collision. And this is an opening match. Johnny Lewis versus Ramirez. Champion versus champion. Looks like a suplex coming up. Nope, into a jackhammer slam. He's telling Ramirez to get up. Man, this guy has muscles in places where most people don't even have places. Wait a minute, he was ready to do another suplex, but I think Ramirez was able to counter it. Oh, it looks like a torture rack. Torture rack right by Ramirez. Yep, it is. It's a torture rack. Will Johnny Lewis give up? No, Johnny Lewis was able to counter into a DDT. What a great move by Johnny Lewis. That is why he is both the hardcore and internet champion. And then atomic drop by Ramirez to Johnny Lewis. Johnny Lewis is in trouble now. He tried to put a headlock on Ramirez, but Ramirez was able to power out Irish whip by Johnny Lewis over the top rope, and Ramirez goes down on the arena floor, and Johnny Lewis goes after him. I think this is the first time since Johnny Lewis has won that hardcore title or any title that he hasn't had to defend it. Since he won any of the titles, he had to defend it every episode. Well, I guess even the champions need to get time off of defending their titles. On a shoulder block and another one from Ramirez to Johnny Lewis. Multiple right hand shots, but Johnny Lewis was able to power out of it. And a backdrop by Ramirez to Johnny Lewis. Johnny Lewis is in trouble right now. And another one by Ramirez to Johnny Lewis. Man, what a match going on. Ooh. Johnny Lewis was able to counter out of it. Looks like he's got a sleeper on, a crossbody sleeper on Ramirez. Will Ramirez tap out? Oh, and Ramirez was able to power out of it. Now he's stomping on Johnny Lewis. Johnny Lewis is in trouble right now, ladies and gentlemen. A lock up. Waist lock by Johnny Lewis. Ooh, and a knee to the back of the head to Ramirez. Picking Ramirez up. Ooh, and a face plant DDT by Johnny Lewis to Ramirez. Ramirez is trying to fight back again. He's got a little bit of life. A arm drag by Ramirez. Johnny Lewis is able to counter into a waist lock. Ooh, and a knee to the back of the head to Ramirez again by Johnny Lewis. And there's a net breaker, a modified net breaker from Johnny Lewis to Ramirez. What you got there? Looks like a Texas cloverleaf. Will Ramirez tap out? He's trying to hang in there. The referee's checking if he wants to give up. Johnny Lewis has got it cinched in there pretty damn good, ladies and gentlemen. This is a new move from Johnny Lewis. And Ramirez taps out, and Johnny Lewis is still undefeated here in YTXW. And the fans going crazy. What is that? Make him 11-0, 12-0? Another hard-fought victory to Johnny Lewis. But Ramirez did pick up a good fight against Johnny Lewis. Well, what's next on this guy's agenda? What's the next stop for Johnny Lewis?
I'm starting to lose count of how many times I've won. But I suppose that's what goes with being undefeated. Now that I've taken 2 belts, I'm starting to realize that they're not worth nearly as much as I thought. So I've decided to take these worthless trophies and turn them into entertainment. Anyone who wants a hardcore title belt is free to take it. So says Johnny Lewis. All that is, and all there will be.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Johnny Lewis just gave away his YTXW Hardcore Championship. So, I guess you just don't want to be the Hardcore Champion anymore and just be the Internet Champion. We'll have to see what's going to happen to the Hardcore title next. And there is the referee. And Johnny Lewis just handed the referee the Hardcore Championship. And Johnny Lewis is leaving the ring. And there's Zane Crow. It looks like he's coming out to the ring. We'll be right back from a word from our sponsors.
Drop your purse, drop your purse, drop your purse, drop your purse.
Welcome back to YTXW Collision, and Zane Crow is in the ring. He is the former YTXW champion. Let's see what he has to whine about now.
I'd just like to know one thing, and why exactly he did CJ Hawkins cost me the championship? Hell, let's ask him, so why not come out and explain yourself?
Well, here comes my new best friend, CJ Hawkins.
Because you left me alone backstage with Warlock and tried to use me to get a title shot, you arrogant son of a bitch. You don't give a damn about me, so why do you think you deserve a belt for being an asshole? If anything, I deserve it more than you do for even showing up.
Look, I'm sorry for what Warlock did to you. I would have helped you if I could, but if you not remember correctly, I was in the middle of a match. And if you hadn't cost me the title, I would have sure as hell given you a title shot of your own. But hell, it's not that I have to worry, because after all, I got such thing as a rematch clause in my contract. After I wiped him out with $1 Million Willie, I'll once again be YTXW champion, and I'm sure it's gonna help make you know it.
Well, he's never gonna win that title back.
Well, how about this? You put your rematch clause up in a match against me during Collision to see who's more deserving of the championship.
Well, if I was Zane, I would do it.
Well, you know me, Hawkins. I can't refuse a challenge, so if you want a match with me to put that rematch clause on the line, you got it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you just heard it. It will be CJ Hawkins versus Zane Crow, and the winner will be the #1 contender for the YTXW Heavyweight Championship. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
This match is set for one fall. Introducing first, from Houston, Jamaica, weighing in at 262 pounds, Dusty Ryan.
And here comes Dusty Ryan, making his way to the ring, ready to confront Alexander here tonight on YTXW, the Christmas special. Since his debut, Dusty Ryan has been phenomenal here in YTXW. But tonight, he says tonight's a very special night because it's Christmas and he enjoys the holidays. Well, let's see what he can do against Alexander here tonight on YTXW Collision. And the fans sure do love Dusty Ryan. I wonder who got him that Santa Claus hat for Christmas. I knew who bought my Santa Claus hat. It was the $1 Million Willie. He's the one who bought me the Santa Claus hat.
And his opponent, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 262 pounds, Alexander.
And here comes Alexander. I had a talk with him earlier tonight. He told me that he's upset that him and Taylor Storm did not win back the YTXW Tag Team Championship at Extreme Judgment. But tonight he has a huge opportunity to defeat Dusty Ryan here tonight and maybe get a singles title match. We'll have to wait and see if he can do it. He's great as a tag team wrestler. Let's see what he can do as a singles competitor. And we're off with a lockup between Dusty Ryan and Alexander. And Dusty Ryan's trying to get the early offense on in this match with headlocks and into an arm drag. Into a headlock, into a neck breaker by Dusty Ryan. What a great move. He's picking Alexander up, Irish whip into the turnbuckle. And a running dropkick, but Alexander was able to dodge out of it. Dusty Ryan was able to counter. Right punches by Dusty Ryan and over the top rope on the arena floor to Dusty Ryan. Alexander did. Alexander is trying to get some offense on the outside of the ring. He brings Dusty Ryan back in. And Alexander goes in after him, running net breaker by Dusty Ryan. Now Dusty Ryan's going to the top rope. And a net breaker off the top rope from Dusty Ryan to Alexander. And a running bulldog by Dusty Ryan to Alexander. Alexander was able to counter with Dusty Ryan to the turnbuckle, bounces, and a running bulldog, springboard bulldog by Alexander to Dusty Ryan. Irish up to the turnbuckle coming up by Alexander. What's he gonna do? Ooh. But Dusty Ryan was able to counter it. Alexander was able to counter Dusty Ryan. Dusty Ryan was able to counter Alexander. They're countering back and forth now, ladies and gentlemen. Headlock by Alexander. Dusty Ryan was able to counter a headlock himself into a body slam. He's picking Alexander up. Reverse Irish whip by Alexander. And Dusty Ryan was able to counter and a drop toe hold by Alexander to Dusty Ryan. Lock up, he's going to get the upper hand. Alexander does into an arm drag. Dusty Ryan was able to counter into a headlock. And an atomic drop by Alexander. Waistlock coming up. Dusty Ryan was able to counter. Picks Alexander up. Looks like a back suplex, and Dusty Ryan hits it on Alexander. A headlock coming up. And a hip toss by Dusty Ryan into a running net breaker. He takes Alexander down. Dusty Ryan got him into an ankle lock and slammed his knee to the mat. He's picking Alexander up. Alexander was able to counter. Dusty Ryan countered that. Alexander counters. Left and right. Ooh, and a drop kick by Dusty Ryan. Irish whip from turnbuckle and a running drop kick by Dusty Ryan. Now he's stopping him right in the middle of the ring. Referee's trying to break it up. Alexander's trying to fight back. Got Dusty Ryan in a headlock, but Dusty Ryan was able to counter into a headlock himself, but Alexander was able to counter out of it. Irish whips into the turnbuckle. Looks like a tornado DDT by Dusty Ryan to Alexander. Picks Alexander back up. A headlock coming in. Alexander was able to counter. Dusty Ryan counters out of it until an arm drag. And a Russian leg backdrop by Dusty Ryan to Alexander. The crowd's going nuts. Flip by Alexander, and a Samoa drop by Alexander to Dusty Ryan. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I have to get my mic adjusted here. Headlock by Dusty Ryan to Alexander. Left and rights by Alexander, but Alexander was able to counter. Dusty Ryan counters into a headlock and an uppercut by Dusty Ryan. Dusty Ryan and Alexander's been going back and forth in this match. Dusty Ryan's got in the corner, out reversal by Alexander. Looks like a tornado DDT coming up, and he hits it on Dusty Ryan. This has been a fast-paced match from the get-go, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, and a jawbreaker by Alexander to Dusty Ryan. Headlock by Dusty Ryan, an uppercut. Trying to get some offense on. Ooh, and an enziguri kick. It looks like going into a camel clutch. Will Alexander tap out? No. Dusty Ryan wants to put more punishment on Alexander. Actually, into the turnbuckle. Alexander was able to counter out of it. Waist lock by Alexander, countered by Dusty Ryan into a headlock. Oh, and a hip toss by Dusty Ryan. Alexander into the turnbuckle again, face first. Alexander's trying to fight out of it. And a hip toss by Dusty Ryan. Alexander was able to counter and take Dusty Ryan off his feet. Pick Dusty Ryan up into an arm drag. Dusty Ryan counters into a headlock. It looked like a hip toss by Dusty Ryan. And a standing elbow. He's on top rope now. Ooh, and a leg drop off the top rope. And a back suplex by Dusty Ryan to going into a cover. And Alexander was able to kick out. Back flip by Alexander. Dusty Ryan was able to counter. Takedown by Alexander. Trying to get some offense. Dusty Ryan's countering back. Headlock by Alexander. Alexander stops it. Ooh. He's picking Alexander back up. Alexander into the turnbuckle. Putting him on top of the turnbuckle there. Ooh, and a back suplex off the top of the turnbuckle by Dusty Ryan to Alexander. Going into a cover. And Alexander was able to kick out. Running off, and a Samoa drop by Alexander. He's picking Dusty Ryan up. Dusty Ryan was able to counter out of it. Irish foot coming up. And a hip toss by Alexander. And a knee drop by Dusty Ryan. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. And a leg drop off the top rope. Going into a cover. And a kick out by Alexander. An arm drag by Alexander, countered by Dusty Ryan to a headlock. Alexander counters into his own version of a hell and a body slam to Dusty Ryan. Looks like he's working on his arm. Took his knee to Dusty Ryan's face. Dusty Ryan's trying to fight back. Now he's working on the legs of Alexander. Dusty Ryan is. These two guys trying to know every move in the hold. And a scoop slam by Dusty Ryan to Alexander. Picking up again. Alexander's Irish looking to the turnbuckle and a running drop kick. And a baseball slide by Alexander to Dusty Ryan. Dusty Ryan's getting back to his feet, fighting back on his left and right into a waist lock. Alexander was able to counter. And suplex by Alexander to Dusty Ryan. That's it. Dusty Ryan kind of gets outside the ring to recuperate. Alexander's going out after him, but Dusty Ryan tries to dodge it. Trying to get the upper hand, but Alexander was able to outsmart him and out to the barricade. And a Samoa drop to Dusty Ryan outside on the arena floor. And the referee's starting its 10 count. Guys are going back and forth outside the ring. Ooh. And a takedown backdrop by Dusty Ryan. He's telling Alexander to get back to his feet. Ooh. I don't know, but I think Alexander's busted open. They're both back inside the ring, both the referee's 10 count. A waist off by Alexander. A waist takedown by Dusty Ryan into a running neck breaker. Dusty Ryan's going to the top rope. And an elbow drop going to a pin. And did he get it? No. Alexander was able to kick out a headlock by Dusty Ryan. And an arm drag by Dusty Ryan. Looks like Alexander's in trouble now, and the crowd's surely getting into it. The DDT coming out, it's just kind of moving, he hits it. He hits it, fans. He's going for a cover, and he does. 1, 2, 3, and Dusty Rhymes wins here tonight on the Christmas special, and the crowd going nuts. Congratulations, Dusty Rhymes, you made your parents proud. What a great match, ladies and gentlemen. Dusty Ryan's on his way to a title shot. He would be facing either the $1 Million Willie or Johnny Lewis for a title down the road. We'll have to wait and see what's in the future for Dusty Ryan.
I'm here with the new Ytxw champion, the $1 Million Willie. Willie, at Extreme Judgment, you beat Zane Pro and once again became Ytxw champion. What do you have to say about your match against Zane Pro?
As you can see, I managed it all by myself. No help from Big Vincent or Big Hoss, and I'm certainly didn't see or need CJ Hawkins' assistance. Considering everyone thought I wouldn't take the championship, but it's certainly a surprise to anyone who I thought I was anything less than an elite athlete.
Okay, Willie, what are your thoughts on your agent Big Hoss quitting earlier tonight?
All in all, I have to say I'm certainly looking forward not to be embarrassed by someone who lets some over-the-hill old fogey beat him to a bloody pulp, not to mention all the cash that went into training Big Hoss. Certainly looking better from my bank account. Make no mistake, nobody's winning this Hoss. This interview is over.
Well, that was the $1 Million Willie. We will be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Drop your purse, drop your purse, drop your purse, drop your purse.
This match is a tag team match. Introducing first, from the North Line, Santos Elves.
Well, looks like Santa sent his elves to wrestle here tonight. Who the hell are these idiots? Are they distant cousins of the Bushwhackers? Man, if we ever need a psych ward here in YTXW, we need one now. Who the fuck are these idiots? Looks like the other guy's raping the other guy. That's gotta be some goddamn sexual harassment law for these idiots here. Look like they're jacking each other off. Well, I guess anything can happen here in YTXW Collision. Apparently, I just saw it all. Man, are they mentally retarded or what?
And their opponents, which is making their debut from Harlem, New York, at combined weight of 660 pounds. Fat T and Fat E, the Fat Brothers.
Okay. We've been waiting for this debut forever now. And they're finally here, the Fat Brothers. And my question is, where the hell is Fat Albert at? Because apparently these must be distant cousins for him. Apparently there's Fatty, the guy in the yellow tights, and Fat T, is in the guy in the red tights. Where the hell did he get that ridiculous hat is beyond me. He's 13 years doing this wrestling and now a commentator. I think I just saw it all. I just saw elves raping each other. Now I see fat people wearing a beanie with a... What the hell? Well, let's see what these can do. Right off the bat, a superplex by Fat T. I just been informed the guy in the red is Fat T. Have these guys heard of Slim Fast? Have these guys ever saw the Biggest Loser? Maybe we can get him on that show, but who knows? This must be one of Tony James's brain jobs, bringing these guys in. And a Russian leg backdrop by Fat T to Elf number in the red. We'll call him Elf Red. Red Elf. Well, he tags in his tag team partner. A drop toe hold into an elbow drop by Fat E. Fat E. I wonder if they got a fat in for a fat mama. Huh? The $1 Million Willie wrestles in that ring, and these guys wrestle in it. A belly-to-belly suplex. I was just informed that these guys guarded Bad Boy KS's body. I guess he's that desperate to hire bodyguards that look like that. Well, Fat E is whipping Red Elf's ass. Now he flips into the turnbuckle. Oh, and a hard clothesline off the turnbuckle. I still say we can put him on the Biggest Loser list, but I don't know what's going to happen now. I hope he doesn't sit on him. Looks like a power slam coming up by Fat T. Man, he either has worm in his pants or he has to go to the bathroom. And it looks like a belly-to-belly pinched up suplex by Fat T. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I guess this is what we've been waiting for, the Fat Brothers. We've been seeing vignettes of them for the last couple of episodes. And they're finally debuting. And who the hell puts them against elves? I like to know who books this shit. I need to talk to the creative team for YTXW. Wait a minute. That's me! But I didn't book this match. Well, Fatty just spared his little buddy out and a hard clothesline in the turnbuckle. Now he's picking Red Elf back up. Ooh, and a takedown rock bottom by Fat E now. Oh, and he busted up Red Elf. Oh, I guess that elf ain't making any toys for Christmas. For the elves, they have to fight the Fat Brothers. Why couldn't Santa Claus? At least it would be an even match. These guys need to stay off the damn cookies and milk. That's all I gotta say about that. And eggnog and pumpkin pie and Christmas ham and what the hell else they eat. I don't know. I just been worried that the Fat Brothers go to McDonald's and they order 16 cheeseburgers a piece. So 16 plus 16 is 120 cheeseburgers. Wait a minute. Sorry, 32 cheeseburgers total they order from McDonald's. I can't even do math right. I'm sorry, I'm not good at math. And I'm sick. I got a goddamn cold. I think I got it from that disease Big Billy when he touched my commentary on that last episode of Collision. And I got the damn AC on in this arena and it's freezing cold in here. And my doctor's away from holiday. Now you tell me what the hell is that? When I'm sick, my doc's supposed to be there. And it looks like Green Elf is in the ring. I hope these fat brothers take it easy on the elves because I don't want my Christmas presents on Christmas morning. But if I don't get my Christmas presents, I'm going to be pissed. And I'm going to go to the fat brother on a Russian leg backdrop by Fat T. What? I was just informed that the Pizza Hut guy has just arrived in the arena and they're delivering a pizza to the fat brothers. Who's supposed to sign for this pizza? I am not paying for their pizza. I was just informed that the chairman of the board, who just got rehired as chairman, has just paid for their pizza. Well, they don't need the pizza. Well, it looks like Fat E is going for the cover and Green Elf was able to kick out. Wow. These elves can wrestle. I guess Santa Claus make them train to wrestle when Christmas is not, when it's not the holiday season. But they're not doing too good. The Fat Brothers are giving them their ass. Oh, a headlock by Fat E. And a headbutt. Now he's doing right punches to the elves. See, little kids, if you watch this, I am so sorry, but I did not book this match. I did not even know anything about this match until about a few minutes ago when we went on air back from advertisement break. The booking committee booked this match, and I blame the chairman of the board beating up elves. And I don't even like elves. I don't like little people. Little people are scary. What the Fat Brother gonna do to that poor elf? Oh, looks like I somehow dropped by Fat T. In fact, he's going on the top. Oh shit, if he lands on him, we're in trouble. If he lands on him, Santa Claus better get health insurance for the guy. Obamacare! Go for a cover. And the Fat Brothers won their debut match against the Elves. Congratulations. Now go back and eat your pizza, you fat son of a bitches. Maybe you'll save me a slice. Or maybe not. I don't know. Well, I thought I saw it all here in my TXW. Apparently I just did see it all. I just saw two elves compete in that very ring. What a disappointment.
Zane, earlier tonight, CJ Hawkins challenged you to a match on the first episode of YTXW Collision of 2014. Your thoughts?
Well, all I have to say to this is, Hawkins, you wanted a match against me, and he's getting one. And after I kick his sorry ass, I'm going to go on and beat $1 Million Willie's ass, win back my YTXW World Championship, and prove to each and everyone in the back who the true champion is.
We will be back right after a word from our sponsors.
Welcome to YTXW's third pay-per-view, Extreme Judgment. $1 million and a super kick by Zane Crow. Come on, Willie, go for a cover. What are you doing? The referee in $1 million. He's fighting over with the chair. Wait a minute, CJ Hawkins. What's he doing in this ring? What the hell? CJ Hawkins. He's gonna hit the pedigree on Zane Crow. Go for the cover. 1, 2, 3, and the $1 million Willie did it. The $1 million Willie is the new YTXW World Heavyweight Champion.
This match is set for one fall. Introducing first, from Long Island, weighing at 250 pounds, Ryan Taylor.
Welcome back to YTW Collision, everyone. And here comes Ryan Taylor to the ring. And I got one question. Who the hell is the Black Africa girl who's doing interviews backstage now? Who hired that chick? I was not informed that we even have a new interviewer. Is she after my job? She ain't as good as I am. Asking Zane Crow a bunch of stupid questions. I wanted to ask him difficult questions on why he couldn't win his title at Extreme Judgment. That's what I want to know. No, we just hear Zane Crow bitching and complaining that he lost his title. That woman shouldn't even have a job here in YTXW. When I find out who hired her, well, I'll make sure she gets fired.
And his opponent, from Phoenix, Arizona, weighing in at 243 pounds, Taylor Storm.
And here comes Taylor Storm. Well, earlier tonight we saw his tag team partner, Alexander. He didn't fare too well against Dusty Ryan. Maybe Taylor Storm will have better luck here tonight against Ryan Taylor. Now, I said it from day one that this guy has a lot of potential here in YTXW, and he's proven himself. Former YTXW Tag Team Champions, first inaugural champions here in YTXW. But lately, him and his tag team partner's been hitting a bit of bad luck. We'll have to wait and see if they can bounce back and become #1 contenders for the tag team titles, especially with the Fat Brothers making their debut here in YTXW. The tag team division here is heating up. Which I don't get is how the Fat Brothers can be contenders for the tag titles that they just beat up a bunch of elves. Hell, I could have gone up there and beat a bunch of elves up. Maybe I should have a match here. It's Christmas. They should have booked me in a match. They sent my ass here at commentary. I should have had a match tonight. It should be a championship match. But no. The people in the authority of this damn company says, Dynamite X, you sit there and call matches. Well, I don't have to listen to the authority, but I do. Someone has to do this job. It might as well be me. Because I'm the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be on commentary. And I don't care who you are, JR. Because his fat Oklahoma Sooners ass, what's he doing today? Sitting at his house eating barbecue ribs. While I, Dynamite X, sits here and calls the elite athletes in the YTXW. And Taylor Storm's head just bounced off my commentary booth. Goddamn, why they're trying to put dents in my nice new commentary booth? This is Christmas, my Christmas commentary booth. A $1 Million Willie put no expense decorating this commentary booth. He says, Dynamite X, you deserve the best here in YTXW, and I'll make sure you get it. That's a nice guy to work for, a guy like the $1 Million Willie. He's an awesome athlete. I know Big Hoss quit here earlier tonight, but he was weighing us down. I just like to say, Big Hoss, good luck in your future endeavors. You were a waste of time of training anyways. Even that $1 Million Willie told me, you know what, Dynamite X, don't worry about it. We'll get full control of YTXW another way. Big Hoss was just a waste of time. Well, it looks like Ryan Taylor was going for a pin, but Taylor Storm was able to kick out of it. I should be calling this match instead of talking about the $1 Million Willie. But who else can we talk about? The $1 Million Willie is like the face of the company. You know, he's the champion. These guys cannot even compare to the $1 Million Willie. What have these guys done? Ryan Terra hasn't even won a title, and big deal. Taylor Storm won tag team gold. $1 Million Willie's the only two-time YTXW tag team champion. Who else has accomplished that in this damn company? No one. Not one person. Hurricane Rana by Taylor Storm. Well, I gotta say this. Taylor Storm did beat $1 Million Willie on a couple episodes ago on YTXW Collision, but that was Zane Crow's fault. That was just a fluke. He couldn't beat $1 Million Willie again if his life depended on it. Trust me, I know. $1 Million Willie gets a lot of preparation and treatment for his matches. Pedicure. The people in the back are telling me to quit talking about the $1 Million Willie and call this match. Well, I'll tell those people in the back that's saying in my headset to screw it. And a double knee drop by Taylor Storm there. I called one of their moves, okay? Now let's get back to the $1 Million Willie. Ooh, a headlock, but Taylor Storm was able to power out of it. See, I caught another move, a body slam by Ryan Terra. But now let's get back to the $1 Million Willie. He's got a strict routine when he gets ready for his matches. He gets his massages to loosen up those muscles. I heard he gets in a hot tub. He has a portable hot tub in his big long bus to loosen those muscles up for his big matches he has. And a hard clothesline by Ryan Terra. See, I called another move. See, this match ain't important. The $1 Million Willie is what important is in this company. Oh, pinfall. And Taylor Storm kicks out, and the match is still going on. But anyways, the $1 Million Willie sits in the hot tub about 20 minutes to loosen him up. Then he has a hot chick massage those muscles to make sure they're loose. Then he has a strict stretching regiment that he does. Then I heard that he has to have pie for at least 15 minutes before he gets in his gear. Irish whip coming up by Taylor Storm, and a belly-to-belly arm drag by Taylor Storm. He's trying to get some offense on Ryan Terra. Well, back to the $1 Million Willie getting ready for his matches. Well, they're fighting outside again. The referee's starting his 10 count. Irish whip Ryan Terra to Taylor Storm to off from the barricade. Now they're fighting outside the ring, and the referee's starting to 10 count. Well, anyways, the $1 Million Willie gets 15 minutes of pie. It looks like a submission hold, a headlock submission hold. Well, the idiot should have him inside the goddamn ring. You cannot win a match on the outside of the ring, and the referee is still counting. Irish whips into the ring post and headbutts him and bring him back in, Ryan Terra. Well, Ryan Terra is a good athlete, but he ain't the $1 Million Willie. He is not the champion. He's got Taylor Storm up top. Looks like, what's he going to do? Looks like a superplex coming up. Well, he hits it, and he does. Going for the cover. The Taylor Storm kicks out. If the $1 Million Willie hit the move, the match would have been over by now. But like I said, Ryan Terra is not the $1 Million Willie. He's not even close to being the $1 Million Willie. Locking up. Who's getting the upper hand? Looks like Ryan Terra does. Ooh, and a backdrop by Ryan Terra into a Boston Crab. Taylor Storm gets to the rope. Irish whips into the turnbuckle. And then it's a great kick to the back of the head. Looks like a rollout senton, but misses. Looks like Storm is trying to get the upper hand on Ryan Terra, but Ryan Terra is countering him at every step, and it looks like what's going to happen here. Ooh, and a big splash by Ryan Terra to the Storm. Headlock by Storm. Ryan Terra was able, going into, looks like a backdrop again, and he hits it. The electric chair backdrop, that's what they used to call it in the old days. No, I'm not old, I just watch a lot of wrestling. Snake eyes off the turnbuckle. Looked like a German suplex by Ryan Terra. Go, cover for it. Going for a cover. Now the $1 Million Willie wasted too much on posing and would have gotten the victory there. See, now Taylor Stone's got the upper hand. But Ryan Terra was able to get the upper hand of that lockout into a body slam into a splash. Ryan Terra should talk to the $1 Million Willie. He'll improve his game. Maybe Ryan Terra will win his first championship. Will not be the World Heavyweight Championship, but you never know. And it's a great kick to the back of the head. Taylor Storm falls back inside the ring. Going for the cover. And Storm kicks out again. Like I said, maybe Ryan Terra should talk to the $1 Million Willie. Get some pointers on. I heard the $1 Million Willie has the night off. He's giving himself the night off. You know, a hard-fought victory, winning the title back at Extreme Judgment. Everybody needs a night off. I would have gotten a night off, but I had to come here and call the match. But if I didn't call the match, who would? Oh, ooh, the Black Widow by Taylor Storm to Ryan Terra, but Ryan Terra was able to get him up. Looks like a bear hug. He's giving a big old Christmas hug. Wow, what a nice guy that is. He's got it cinched in there pretty good. Now, the $1 Million Willie, if he was confined this hold, he would have had more pressure to it. And this match would have been over. But, like I said, Ryan Terra is not the $1 Million Willie. And like I predicted, Storm would have countered into a DDT and got out of the hold. Taylor Storm's a smart guy, but he ain't as smart as the $1 Million Willie. Going for a cover. And if he was the $1 Million Willie, the $1 Million Willie would have the leg cover hinged in there pretty good. And another backdrop, electric chair backdrop by Ryan Terra, and Taylor Storm was able to do a double knee drop and working on Ryan Terra's legs. If the $1 Million Willie was in this match, he would have had to figure for a leg drop on there. Another double D leg drop by Storm. He's picking Terra. Ooh, a rig to the eye. See the $1 Million Willie would have done. Oh, and a corkscrew DDT by Taylor Storm. I mean, not Taylor Storm, but Ryan Terra going for the cover. And Ryan Terra wins the match here tonight. Maybe he should go back and talk to the $1 Million Willie about improving his game, because that was kind of sloppy here tonight. See, $1 Million Willie would have had an A+ match here tonight if he was competing, but he's not. He's off tonight. It's Christmas. No one should work during Christmas. I'm only here because I choose to be here, and no one can't do this job better than me. You hear that, Mr. Chairman? Nobody. Well, this show's been going on all night, and where the hell is Santa Claus? He brings his dorky ass elves out here, and they lose to the Fat Brothers? Where's the fat guy himself? I heard he was supposed to bring me a present. I've been a good boy this year. The motherfucker didn't show up. I hope he's in jail somewhere. I hope some snotty ass kid at home gets a goddamn lump of coal for Christmas. Oh, wait a minute. Looks like Santa Claus is here. About time that fucking moron showed up. It's Christmas time. Hey, looks like he brought the snow with him. North Pole. Dash into the snow. There he is, Santa Claus. Santa's been eating very good this year. I wonder what he's got in the bag. I hope it's a bunch of coal. It's all you snotty little brats who's gonna get coal for Christmas. Better yet, all you little kids out there deserve a dynamite. Who knows, all those in that bag could be all Dynamite X's Christmas presents. Santa Claus finally showed up. He trimmed his beard this year, Santa Claus did. But he put on a little bit of weight. Santa, I got a couple words for you. You need a facial. You look ugly. This is called to you the ugly stick or something, and the crowd sure loves to see Santa Claus here tonight.
Ho, 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 everyone. Tonight, I would like to present to you all a little present for those watching on YouTube. Tonight, the $1 Million Willie will defend his championship against Dan Matthews in the next match. Also tonight, the commentator, Dynamite X, has a very special present. I was told earlier by a wonderful little elf that later on tonight, Dynamite X, our commentator, will receive that present wholeheartedly. On behalf of YTXW, I would like to wish you all watching tonight a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Here we go!
Wait a minute, that is not fair. The $1 Million Willie should not be defending his title at Christmas. These people does not deserve to see the $1 Million Willie defend the title at Christmas. Santa Claus, who gave you the power to make a main event match anyways? And I just want to know, what's my Christmas present? You should have came down here, get his fat ass down here and give me my present here tonight. Right now, I'm sitting here waiting on a Santa, and you're going back there? What is my present? I want to know what my present. Monkeys in the truck, tell me what my present is. We'll be right back from a word from our sponsors, because I'm going back and get my present.
Got a lesion deep inside, and abrasion I can't bind, and the bleeding comes to life whenever I see you.
The following contest is a YTXW World Heavyweight Championship match. Introducing the champion, from Sarasota, Florida, weighing in at 277 pounds, the $1 Million Willie.
Alright, welcome back to Collision, and I'm pissed off right now. Santa Claus came out here and made the main event, the $1 Million Willie versus Dan Matthews for the YTXW Championship. What the hell? That is not the Christmas gift that I wanted. The $1 Million Willie was supposed to have the night off, not to show up here for these unworthy pieces of garbage fans and defend his title. I heard he didn't even have time for pie before this match. And now he's going to be distracted and hard because he didn't have his pie, and now he has to defend his title. Well, this is the $1 Million Willie's first title defense since he won the title back from Zane Crow at Extreme Judgment, and I think this is unfair. God dang, look at the $1 Million Willie. Finally, the title's back around the rightful waist of the $1 Million Willie.
And the challenger, from the United Kingdom, weighing in at 240 pounds, Dan Matthews.
And here comes the challenger for the YTXW Championship, the former YTXW Internet Champion, and Dan Matthews. And how the hell did this guy, this bald-headed beefhead, get the title shot? He lost the title at Extreme Judgment, and Santa Claus gave him a world title match here tonight. If anyone deserves a world title match around here, it's me. The $1 Million Willie would have been happy to defend the title against me. If he told me to lay down, I would do it. But I think the $1 Million Willie, as giving as he is, he would have laid down and let me win the title, and I just awarded him the title. But we may never know. Instead, the Willie has to defend the title against this idiot. And I think the Road Warrior Animal is still looking for his shoulder pads. If you are, buddy, come over and YTXW. This guy stole them. Well, I still think Santa Claus is high or something because it's not fair. The title's on the line tonight. It's Christmas. No title should have been on the line tonight. I blame Bad Boy KS on letting the fat guy in the arena. And where the hell is Bad Boy KS? I haven't seen the guy all night. He let elves in here and the Fat Brothers, his personal security, beat the shit out of them. And now he's making the $1 Million Willie, the face of his company, defend his title here tonight. It's outrageous. It's wrong. And the $1 Million Willie is going to kick down Dan Matthews' ass, even though he didn't get his pie before the match. And he's going to take it out on DDM because when you don't have pie, you get cranky. Trust me, I know. Samoa dropped by DDM. Lucky move. Waist lock by DDM. $1 Million Willie. See how smart he is? He counters out, but DDM got lucky and counter. The $1 Million Willie, he's intelligent. He knows how to chain wrestle. He knows how to do everything in that ring. That is why he is a two-time reigning YTXW champion. That is why he is a former YTXW tag team champion. An atomic drop by the $1 Million Willie. The only reason they lost the tag team titles is because Zane Crow cost them the match. He's the one who got pinned in that match. Not the $1 Million Willie. $1 Million Willie wasn't even involved in that match because Zane Crow wouldn't allow him. He was greedy. Well, back to the match. They're going back and forth, and DDM's got the $1 Million Willie on the top rope. Come on, champ. You gotta get out. You can't get... No. It looks like a modified RKO off the top of the rope. $1 Million Willie's back on his feet. Waist lock by DDM. Ooh, and a corkscrew net breaker by DDM. $1 Million Willie tried to do a hard clothesline, but DDM was able to counter. $1 Million Willie counters into a headlock. And a waist takedown by $1 Million Willie. The guy's reversing back and forth again. I gotta hand it to DDM. He's a good athlete. He was a great internet champion, but he will not win the world title here tonight because the $1 Million Willie is a superior athlete. He may have been internet champion, but DDM was never world champion. An atomic drop. And the only reason DDM was internet champion because the $1 Million Willie allowed it and never challenged for that title. And the people in the truck, if they're going to make a lot of noise while I'm commentating the $1 Million Willie's matches, show some goddamn respect. Because you're pissing me off making a lot of noise back there. Making me lose concentration when the $1 Million Willie's out there competing. He shouldn't even be out there competing and defending his title. It's Christmas. He should be in his personalized bus in his hot tub getting pie. But no, Santa Claus made him put his tights on and defend that title. And if $1 Million Willie loses his title tonight, I'm going to the North Pole personally and shut down Santa Claus Toy Factory. And all the kids at home are going to cry because all they're going to be getting is Dynamite X action figures. Because that's what they all deserve. And I'll have them personally programmed, laughing at each and every one of their faces. Why this match is going on and $1 Million Willie has the upper hand. YTXW tonight is brought to you by the $1 Million Willie's Corporation. Oh! Look at that power bomb by the $1 Million Willie. Nobody can do it perfect. Only the $1 Million Willie can. By the $1 Million Willie's Corporation. Us at the corporation would like to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And a corkscrew net breaker by DDM. Come on, champ. You can't lose the title here tonight. You're the champion. If DDM wins the world title tonight, I'm going to riot. But I have nothing to worry about. Suplex coming up. Oh, into a jackhammer slam by DDM. You know what? That stupid interviewer person, whoever hired that chick, asked the $1 Million Willie a bunch of questions about Big Haas. And you know what he told that interviewer chick? He's saving a lot of money now since Big Haas is gone. If that woman doesn't have any intelligent questions to ask the $1 Million Willie, she shouldn't even be talking to him. She should be cleaning the $1 Million Willie's bus and giving $1 Million Willie a blowjob. What? I can't say that. Well, I just did. It's on air. I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, the people in the back who tells me what to say on here, I don't listen. They just yell at me. You're just lucky you can't hear them. And another swinging net breaker by DDM to the $1 Million Willie. DDM looks like he's getting the upper hand on the $1 Million Willie. At least. Yeah, he's banged up. How can he, Santa Claus? $1 Million Willie's been a good boy this year. And another swinging net breaker by the DDM. He's been a good boy. Look what he's accomplished this year, Santa. Winning the first ever tournament to become the first ever YTXW champion. A belly-to-belly suplex by DDM. Then he got screwed. The guy who should have been on the naughty list this year, Bad Boy KS, screwed him out of the title at Summerfest. And I hear some people in the back saying that Zane Crow is the true champion. Well, I'm going to set the record straight. The $1 Million Willie was the true champion. He got screwed first. So if anyone is the true champion, it's the $1 Million Willie. And I blame Tony James for that. Ooh, knee to the face into a net breaker. Going, hey, come on, champ, kick out, kick out. And he does. Ooh, that was close. I almost didn't get my Christmas bonus this year if the $1 Million Willie would have lost his title in a back suplex by the $1 Million Willie. See, I hope every superstar in the back is watching this match because they can learn from the champion, because he is the face of YTXW. I'll tell you one thing, you're lucky that the $1 Million Willie agreed to defend his title here tonight, because the $1 Million Willie didn't want to disappoint the people on Christmas in his presence. Santa Claus may have made the match, but it shouldn't be a title match. This should have been a non-title match. Santa Claus is just jealous that he cannot be YTXW World Champion. Don't worry, we'll make you a deal, Santa. $1 Million Willie will make a replica belt and send it to you to the North Pole so you can wear it and tell Mrs. Claus, look at me, Ma. I got a title from the $1 Million Willie. Then I'll just take that replica title and take it out where the reindeers are and have the reindeers just take shit all over it. I don't like Santa. Santa's mean. I told him I wanted a Christmas present, and then what he gives me is a title match to call. This ain't no goddamn present. And who the hell DDM think he is? Bad Boy KS? Kick out champ, and he does. DDM, you're no Bad Boy KS. You're better. Because DDM, unlike Bad Boy KS, you compete against real athletes. Bad Boy KS, he gets in that ring, he beats up agents and attorneys. They're both outside the ring. Come on, ref, do a quick 10 count. The $1 Million Willie even loses the match by unless if it's by pinfall or submission, he can't lose the title. So get counted out, champ. Let's leave here. I want some eggnog. $1 Million Willie and I are going out for Christmas. We're gonna drink some eggnog. We're gonna get some chicks. And he's supposed to buy me a Rolex watch. Oh, they're both back inside. You see, that's a true champion. Gets back in the ring. A drop toe takedown by the $1 Million Willie. A half Boston crowd. Come on, DDM, just tap out. I got places to be. I can't be here all night calling matches. These snotty ass fans just lucky enough I showed up here tonight. Like I said, I could be hanging out at the $1 Million Willie by the $1 Million Willie's $5.5 million pool down there in Sarasota, Florida. He's telling DDM to get up. Ooh, and a super kick by the $1 Million Willie to DDM. Now he's dragging DDM to the middle of the ring, going for the cover. DDM kicks out. Holy shit. He must have some fight left in him. DDM must really want a title tonight. But don't worry, I think the champ has it. Ooh, and a jawbreaker by $1 Million Willie. And a hard clothesline by the $1 Million Willie to DDM. Tried to do another one, but DDM was able to counter, but $1 Million Willie was able to stop Irish Whip him to the turnbuckle. DDM was able to counter. Though $1 Million Willie got out on a hard clothesline by $1 Million Willie, picking DDM back up. Look like he's going to a net breaker and he hits it. Go for a cover, champ. Now he's picking DDM back up, going for another net breaker, and he hits it on DDM. Come on, champ. Let's get this match over with. We want to go and get some eggnog and some chicks. DDM's up on the top rope and a flying elbow off the top rope. And he hits it on DDM's going it again. And he hits it again. But no, he didn't. He missed it. I'm sorry, fans. But DDM, but $1 Million Willie was able to counter out. Oh, and he slaps him in the chest and DDM goes down. Now he's working on DDM's legs. The million. Oh, a spine buster by DDM to $1 Million Willie. No, you can't watch his knee, DDM. Don't forget that guy's signing your paychecks. Everyone comes to see the $1 Million Willie. They don't come see you. Ooh, and a running bulldog by the $1 Million Willie. Now he's got a submission hold on him, but $1 Million Willie said, I need to put more punishment on this bald-headed bastard. Laced off by DDM, $1 Million Willie countered out of into a headlock. Ooh, and a face plant by the $1 Million Willie. DDM trying to get some offense on, but the $1 Million Willie's trying to block it. Ooh, an enzuigiri kick to DDM. Picking DDM back up. Looks like a net breaker coming up, and $1 Million Willie hits it on DDM. Dashing through the snow to the $1 Million Willie's mansion, which I will be. After this Christmas show, I will be leaving out of this stink-ass town. I don't care. You people suck like eggs. An elbow drop back behind DDM's neck. DDM is trying to hit a flying forearm and did a hip up. He tried to do a rollout. Leg drop and miss. $1 Million Willie just hit a hard clothesline. And DDM's trying to get back. Try to do a DDT. And $1 Million did a Russian leg backdrop. Picking DDM up. And DDM is cheating because that was an illegal move that DDM just did. Now DDM is coming out and looking, tearing my commentary booth apart. He is just lucky I'm not punching him in his face. $1 Million Willie's coming out and dragging his ass back in the ring. Hey, jingle bells, this show stinks because it's going too long. I want to get the hell out of this stank-ass of town. DDM is cheating because they're outside the ring. The referee is butt ugly because he's no match. He'll never get pie in his very life. Okay, I'll quit singing because I ran out of words to say. Oh, a flying forearm and a hip up by DDM to the $1 Million Willie. Ooh. And a run Enzuigiri kick by $1 Million Willie. Now look like going to a net breaker. Net breaker. He hits it on DDM. $1 Million Willie's dragging him in the middle of the ring. Hey, he's going to submission hold. Will DDM tap out? He should. A waist lock by DDM into an arm drag. Dashing through the snow. One more open sleigh. We got a sleeper hold takedown by the $1 Million Willie into a Russian leg drag drop. The $1 Million Willie hits it. Now he's going to the top rope so all the fans can see him. He hits a flying elbow, going for the cover. 1, 2, kick out. This match is a phenomenal one because the $1 Million doing dragging this out. He wants to put more punishment on DDM. And a running DDT by the $1 Million Willie, and that was another perfect move. And another DDT. DDM is busted open and very wide. We're not patching him up. A lock up in the $1 Million Willie gets the upper hand. DDM is trying to counter, but the $1 Million Willie is smarter because he just body slammed his ass. Oh, jingle bells, jingle bells. Now he's rolling on his stomach. A camel clutch. $1 Million Willie wants to add more punishment. A headlock, but DDM counters it, and it looks like a twist of fate. If the $1 Million Willie is busted open, I'll call the attorneys. And a spine buster by DDM. Another illegal move because it's the champion. And a running DDT. The $1 Million Willie is going for a suplex, but DDM counters it into a suplex. Oh, jingle bells, a rig to the eyes. That's a perfect legal move because the running's bulldog to DDM. Oh, jingle bells. This match is very good because the $1 Million Willie is winning it so far. DDM's blood is bleeding all over this ring because his blood is falling out. The big gash in his head is in. I don't care anymore. A short clothesline by $1 Million Willie. This match should be over because the loss of blood is too much. This match should be over. Zane Crow will never get the title back because I won't allow it. Because I am the CEO of this company behind the scenes. A super kick by the champ. Will he get the pinfall? He's dragging the carcass ass to the middle ring. 1, 2, 3. He just won the match. Congratulations to the $1 Million Willie because he just won the title. Oh, jingle bell. We're going to sponsor break after this match. So if I get cut off, you losers, we'll be right back. Congratulations, champ. Now let's get the hell out of here. What the hell happened? The light just went off. I hope Cyborg is not coming because he creeps the hell out of me. Shit! Fuck! What the hell? Cyborg, what the hell is he doing here? He's got the fucking claw submission hold on the champion. Someone call the cops. Where's security? The lights just went out again. Cyborg just interrupted my Christmas carol. Someone, get the EMTs, get oxygen down to the ring. The $1 Million Willie is passed out. He needs oxygen. We'll be right back after word from our sponsors.
Welcome to YTXW's third pay-per-view, Extreme Judgment. $1 million and a super kick by Zane Pro. Come on, Willie, go for a cover. What are you doing? The referee in the $1 million is fighting over with the chair. Wait a minute, CJ Hawkins. What's he doing in this ring? What the hell? CJ Hawkins, he's gonna hit the pedigree on Zane Pro. Go for the cover. 1, 2, 3, and the $1 million Willie beat it. The $1 million Willie is the new YTXW World Heavyweight Champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome back to the YTXW Chairman, Mr. KS.
Well, my Christmas just got ruined. Our new chairman of the board is coming to the ring. He don't even look like an executive here tonight. What the fuck? What an ugly ass Santa Claus hat. Where the hell he bought it at? Goodwill? I guess it's a Bad Boy KS original. I can't even want to wear it. See, we had a great title defense, me singing, and this idiot comes out. What a glory hog. I guess he's afraid of the $1 million Willies. He has to steal the $1 million Willie's thunder so he can get some pop out of here. These fans don't even know anything better. What's he so excited about? He let Santa Claus come in here and make a match. What a loser he is. Now we gotta listen to him talk. Someone just cut his damn microphone off. Huh? You loser fans.
Damn. It feels damn good to be back at home. It feels good to see all the camera crew, the production crew, this ring. And it feels good to see you all here tonight anticipating in this Christmas special of Collision. Earlier tonight, I was backstage. I said I was backstage. Back. I said back. Back there. The place where some folks isn't allowed to be at. I saw a big house. I said I saw a big house. A big man. Big house. The man who got his ass whooped by me at Extreme Judgment. I said Extreme Judgment. He looked at me and he ran off. I said he looked at me and he ran off. He ran off like the rat that he is. Like in Tom and Jerry. I said Tom and Jerry from Cartoon Network. And I looked at him. I said I looked at him before he left. Before he left. And gave him a middle finger as a goodbye token from me to him. A middle finger. I said a middle finger. Since then, I said, since then, I celebrated with a bottle of vodka, tequila, another shot of tequila, and then another shot of vodka. I said vodka. I said vodka. 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 And some candy cane. Lots of candy cane. Sweet candy cane. I said candy cane. I love candy cane. And then when the time it came to come down here to this ring, I came out here. I came out here. I walked down the ramp. I said I walked down the ramp. I I walked down that ramp, went into the ring, climbed all 4 turnbuckles, and salute with my middle finger. I said my middle finger. And I'm ready. I got down here, and I'm ready to address a certain situation. I'm ready to get to work. I'm the chairman now. I'm back. I'm ready to get to work. With a certain individual. I said a certain individual. Who? Who? Tell me? Huh? I said I'm ready to get in this ring with a certain individual and confront him. Face to face. A mano a mano. A mano a mano. And he knows who he is. So, I said so. DX, I need you. I'm looking at you. And I need you to get in this ring right now. Get your sorry ass in this ring because we got business to attend to. Right now. I don't mean later. Did I say later? No. So take your damn headset off and get your ass in this ring. I don't have time to wait.
I'm on my way up there, you son of a bitch.
Well, Mr. KS, seems like you're back in charge of YTXW. That's right. I've been talking a lot of trash about you at that commentary booth. You know why? Because you're a dime in a dozen. You get a little bit of fame and you know what you do? You come up at Summerfest, you screw one of the greatest champions in professional wrestling history and cost him his YTXW championship. And you handed it to Zane Crow. And look what happened. Next pay-per-view, he couldn't even retain his title. He lost it to the $1 Million Willie. And you have the gall to beat up Big Hoss, an agent, a manager. He wasn't even a wrestler. Ooh, how big of you beating up a guy who should have sued your ass for beating the bloody Pope out of him. But you know what? He quit. And now I'm afraid what this company's going to do without Big Hoss. I'll tell you one thing. You're a shell of your former self, KS. That's right. I'm calling you KS, not Mr. KS. KS. Because I don't have no respect for you. Where's the bad boy KS I fought at 2 years ago? Huh? Where's that guy? I don't see that guy standing in front of me. I see a guy who sold out to become a corporate guy. You're nothing but a piece of trash, KS. And I'll never work for you again. I work for the $1 Million Willie. I sit there and I call matches for the $1 Million Willie. What do you got to say about that, KS, huh?
Are you done talking? Are you done wasting my time? I said my time. You done? You finish? Look at you. You have your stupid beanie, your stupid shirt. What it says, property of the $1 Million Willie? Are you property of the $1 Million Willie? Huh? Look at me. Are you property of the $1 Million Willie? Property of the $1 Million Willie, I've been bought. Are you a hooker? Are you a street hooker? Do you like giving blowjobs? Are you a hooker? No. So take that damn shirt off. You know what? Don't do it. Keep it on. I'm gonna give you your present here tonight. But wait a minute. I said wait a minute. There's still something more I have to say. All I gotta say is this. While I was at home, sitting my ass on the couch drinking beer, I was watching you commentate over matches. You suck. You make me sick. Your commentating skills are not as unique like it used to be when you first started here in Ytxw. You can't call the move straights. You can't call the moves. I said you can't call the move. You suck. You whack. You're pathetic. Now, since it's Christmas, I'm in the giving spirit. And I'm gonna give you that present that I promised you. Okay? Here you go.
That will be a naughty, no. Ho, ho, ho.